She sucked all her teeth at her.
The teeth sucking thing is so African.
If I was in that circumstance, would I act any different?
Cinema Mosaic.
Great content coming from the continent. That's one of the beautiful things about Cinema Mosaic. We're going to be hitting you up with content from all around the world. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this bad boy started. Let's go. First totem problems. Oh, whole new art style. Good. I like the change up.
It's beautiful. It's like a chalk color art style.
Yeah, it looks like something I would see on like a Cartoon Network, you know, on the early days.
It is like Cartoon Network. Looks like Nickelodeon.
There we go. That's the even better way of saying it.
Yeah.
That child likes physics.
Yeah, what's up with the thing on their hand?
I don't know.
I think you forgot something. Yo, excuse my baby. Mama didn't see you there.
She sucked all her teeth at her.
The teeth sucking thing is so African. More surfing.
Dragon surfing.
Huskies, my good people. We seem to have a family running on African time.
Running on African time.
Oh, that's great.
Well, you know, CPT. It came from somewhere.
All cultures.
And fine, Sheba is here.
Jabomnigi. Huh.
Interesting. Return as an adult.
Oh, so I guess if you do that, you get the mark on your hand.
Mark in your hand.
Yeah, okay. Come on, girl. You got this.
And time of death means by.
What? You seen the afterworld?
Right?
Excuse, but who are you?
My child. Let the adult speak.
No, man. No record of your new arrival today, babes.
Her accent.
Lost down here.
I'll register the news all off.
Okay, let me get her to soul suction and body replacement before she starts to rot.
Oh. We don't want her rotten. Cleansing room.
They're out. Cleansing room.
Not yet, child. But how did you know the healer's cloak would get you through the waterfall? You're too
The healer's cloak.
Totem's department. Just need to get your spirit suit so I can sneak you to the totem printer. He finds you.
Totem printer! I definitely support that move.
So she used the cloak to get in there and she wasn't supposed to go yet. She took the cloak from the guy.
Uh-oh.
Really think you could steal my child and give
Yeah, her cane got a hand on it.
I know it. That's dope. On the hand. Oh, wow.
It looked like a sword from Zelda. Got him.
Don't beat the drums of war unless you're ready for a real fight, sister.
Oh.
How you kinder?
This looks like a good time to go and find that printing room, huh?
Yeah, you need to let them sort it out. Okay.
Okay.
Look like a floating DJ booth.
I know it. Look, those are like the totems on the thing.
I can smell the body rot.
I can smell the body rot.
Straight left. The other left.
Just like people giving the wrong direction.
You remember the animated show Bebe's Kids way back in the day?
Uh-huh.
It's like that kind of animation style.
It is.
Yeah.
Finally.
The Totem printer.
The camera perspectives are really interesting there.
So I can literally feel you in my life.
So she made her own totem.
It's disrespectful to your ancestors.
Each one of them wanted to give their totem, I guess.
Yeah. That's why they're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Not rotting yet. So I'm getting my totem and I'm out.
What kind of stubborn hat is this? I blame them, Nikki.
She over here breaking the machine.
Hey, look, I got it.
What?
Oh.
I've got it.
He's got both their totems.
Uh-oh.
What did you do, babeses?
Security,
What does she have on?
acting room, babies.
Babies? Oh, they sent her back. She got no totem.
So I can snatch that disrespect out of
The child probably don't know.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wow.
2. Oh.
adult.
Hey, where is my cloak? Hey, man.
That's my cue.
His cloak's on the inside.
Seriously? Thanks. There's plenty of space for us all.
So those are both sides of the family. That's a good one.
I like the concept of the totem. I never considered that either. You know, that would be kind of awesome to maintain like a real connection with somebody from, you know, somebody from your bloodline. As a way of showing respect, maybe get some wisdom or whatever it is, and then telling this story as a way of how that may happen. I'd be curious to know like the roots of that story, as how totem lore
Kinda
works.
have this.
Okay, expound.
Family names.
Okay,
Family names are
You're
like
right.
her totem.
Yeah.
You know? Like people say you're just like your grandfather. You named after him. You did that, you know. We hear that all the time. So we do have totems.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she took both family names. Like I'm taking both of them. And it's so funny. The grandparents that were there were like, yeah, I kind of have heart problems in my family. Maybe give her your totem. But the fact that both of them were waiting for her there is amazing too.
Yes.
And they were like, how'd you get here? Like they just showed up. Like, how'd you get here?
Snuck in. And what she had to steal the cloak from
Cloak.
oh my gosh.
And had to get out before her body started rotting.
Dang, I'm over here looking it up. There was a show that I loved. It was that dealt with death. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it. Hold
So
on.
that dealt with death?
Yeah, for children. It was really good. It was Latino based, Mexican based maybe.
Was it
It came out like maybe like 6-7 years ago, if that.
Yeah.
Golly, I can't think of the name of it.
Maya and the Threes kind of deals with death.
It does. It certainly does.
But I'm totally.
Oh, okay, I remember now. I always find it interesting how different cultures deal with things a lot differently than our traditional Western cultures. And death is one of those things that can be really touchy and really sensitive, especially, you know, if it's in like an animated form. And one of my all-time favorite projects that deals with death directly is a project called Coco. I think it's I think it's Latin American based. I think that's what it was. It's about a little kid who's trying to save his grandmother's memory. And he goes back into the land of death and meets some of his old ancestors and stuff. And it's just one of those things that I think we as human beings just have like a natural aversion to death because we don't understand it. But culturally speaking, if you're talking about it through storytelling and through the safety of your culture, you can appreciate it more and not fear it, I guess. Like this was a very humorous thing that deals with death. With the uncle and the aunt fighting over who's gonna get whose totem, and then but the overall arching thing is that you're still remembering those past. I like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's really good. It is kind of like Coco, and it wasn't a celebration of death for Totem. It was like, I need to get the mark. I don't have the mark. When they even hopped on the train, the both sides of the family were fighting on whose totem got read on the train.
Yeah, it felt more like a rite of passage, right?
Yeah, and they left her outside. Yeah. It was the rite of passage. Like, this is when you go through here, you're gonna get this totem, and you're gonna be an adult. And they left her outside. They were talking about it on the train, talking about, yeah, she's gonna get my totem, and whatnot. And then they left her outside. And they're like, you're forgetting something. The reason why we're even going on this trip.
They're so tied up in their own thing. They're like, yo, you forget what this is about.
It's about her. And she went and said she grabbed both totems.
Yeah.
That made her unique too.
Absolutely unique. You get all the superpowers, all your family superpowers. All right. Hey, so we talked about the importance of storytelling. The animation style we talked kind of briefly about. I said that it kind of looked very Cartoon Networkish. Early days of Cartoon Network. You said it looked kind of Nickelodeon. How'd you feel about that as compared to some of the other art styles that we've seen?
I didn't mind it. I mean, one thing I've seen is there's every animation episode has its own art style. I think this is what they went with. They went with that Bebe Kids, that early Nickelodeon feel, or a cat dog and whatnot. They went with that type of art style. It's called the Cal art style, and it's the early version of the Cal art style.
Okay.
And they went with it and leaned all the way into it.
Yeah. I enjoyed it because I think it actually helped the story to me a little bit more of dealing with such a dark topic a little bit lighter. This doesn't really deal with death. It just deals with honoring your I guess it's a weird hybrid kind of thing. Well, because you're going to the spirit world. Once again, that's another big major through line through all of this.
You know what it made me think of?
Is the spirit world. But go ahead.
The Proud Family.
Oh, that's a very good comparison. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that the more I think about it.
The family, how they interacted with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very Proud Family like.
Yeah.
Like if the Proud Family's in Africa, this is what it would be like.
That's a good place to kind of like go ahead and stick a pin in this. For everybody that's in the comments, let us know what we got right, what we got wrong. And of course, the fun one is what did we miss? I'll tell you something you shouldn't miss. And there's my man Chuck, who represents one of the co-founders of the Geekish Network. Chuck, tell the people what's going on with that.
The Geekish Network is the premier Black, Indigenous people of color network. And Centel, if y'all didn't know, is the co-founder of two of the shows we have on it that are still running strong. That's the Geek Beast, which is our daily news show Monday through Friday, and Binge Worthy, which comes out on Wednesdays, where we binge a season of a show in 1 week and come back and tell you if you should or not. And we have some other shows there with people in color involved.
Yeah, it's absolute must see content. Don't worry if you didn't get the link. There will be a link in the description for all of that. Thank you so much for participating and being a part of the community for Cinema Mosaic, where we show some of the hottest content from all around the world. If you haven't hit that subscription button, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that bad boy now. And of course, give us that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. It's your boy Centels, my man Chuck, and we will catch you on the next episode. Peace.